The 2000s were a wild ride of pop culture moments that left us gasping, laughing, and dancing through a decade. From iconic music videos to jaw dropping celebrity scandals, let's take a fun trip down memory lane and relive the most unforgettable moments of the 2000s. First up, we have Britney Spears' VMA performance in 2001. The snake Britney was already a pop princess, but when she strutted onto the VMA stage in 2001 with a live 7-foot albino python draped around her neck, while performing I'm a Slave for You, she cemented her status as a pop culture icon. The internet was still in its infancy, but even in the early 2000s, the performance was everywhere. People couldn't stop talking about it, and Britney became the queen of daring, unforgettable moments. Second, we have Tom Cruise jumping on Oprah's couch.
Something happened to you.
I'm in love.
Have you ever felt this way?
In 2005, Tom Cruise went over the top, digging his heels into Oprah Winfrey's couch.
We've never seen you behave this way before.
I know.
The reason for his antics? This lady, and new love at the time, Katie Holmes.
You know, Katie once told 17 magazine, yes! The boy is gone. The boy is gone.
Parodies followed, of course, and this Big O meme said what we were all thinking. Though Cruise was in control and clearly flying high in Tomcat left.
When Tom Cruise declared his love for Katie Holmes on the Oprah Winfrey Show in 2005, he didn't just say it, he jumped on her couch. This over-the-top, hyperactive display left audience bewildered and has since become one of the most meme-worthy moments in pop culture history. Whether you found it endearing or cringe-worthy, it was a moment we will never forget. Third, we have Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake's wardrobe malfunction. It was 2004 and the Super Bowl's halftime show, and the performance was electric until bam, the infamous wardrobe malfunction. I can't believe I saw it. It was the exact moment I actually looked at the TV during that game because I was too busy chatting to my girls. But Justin Timberlake pulled off part of Janet Jackson's outfit, exposing her breasts for just a moment. But it sparked a media frenzy and set off endless debates about censorship. This 1-second moment became one of the most controversial pop culture events of the decade and even led to changes in live TV broadcasting rules. Fourth, we have Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie takes over TV with A Simple Life. Before influencers were even a thing, Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie were teaching us that's hot, while showing the world how the ultra-rich and famous would survive everyday life. The Simple Life hit the airwaves in 2003, and we were glued to our screens as the two socialites hilariously struggled through jobs at farms, fast food restaurants, and even Walmart. Paris and Nicole's antics introduced a new wave of reality TV where people were famous for just being famous. 5, we have the rise of the Real Housewives. The Real Housewives of Orange County debuted in 2006 and gave us a peek into the over-the-top drama, luxury, and shade-throwing among the wealthy women in gated communities. Little did we know that it was just the beginning. The Housewives franchise became a pop cultural institution. The spin-offs in cities across the U.S. and iconic feuds and wine throwing that we're still celebrating today. Bravo knew how to keep us hooked. 6, the launch of YouTube in 2005 was the invention of it, and it changed everything. Suddenly, anyone with a camera and an internet connection could upload videos for the world to see. From viral clips like Charlie Bit My Finger to the birth of internet stars, YouTube became the hub of pop culture for the digital age. It democratized fame, turning everyday people into celebrities with a click of a button. Speaking of which, Don't forget, if you're watching me on YouTube, you are in for a special visual delight. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. 7, we have Beyonce's Single Ladies Dance. When Beyonce dropped her Single Ladies Put a Ring on It video in 2008, complete with that iconic choreography, a new dance craze was born. Everyone from Ellen DeGeneres to your next door neighbor was trying to master the moves, and it became one of the most replicated and parodied dances of a decade. It was a cultural moment that reminded us, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. 8 is Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears. The tabloid era in the mid-2000s were defined by the media's obsession with the personal lives of the young female stars. None more so than Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears. Britney's very public breakdown in 2007 and Lindsay's legal troubles were splashed across every magazine and website. While these moments highlighted the dangers of intense media scrutiny, they also sparked conversations about the mental health and pressures of fame. 9, we have Lady Gaga's meat dress. When Lady Gaga showed up to the 2010 MTV VMAs wearing a dress made entirely of raw meat, jaws dropped around the world. It was more than just a fashion statement. It was Gaga's commentary on everything from fame to military policies. The dress was a bizarre, unforgettable moment that solidified Gaga as pop culture's reigning provocateur. 10, and last, we have the Twilight Saga, Team Edward versus Team Jacob. I can't believe I got dragged into this. What was wrong with me? The release of Twilight in 2008 set off a worldwide frenzy. Suddenly, every teen and their mom was either Team Edward or Team Jacob, passionately debating whether Bella Swan should choose the brooding vampire or the hunky werewolf. Midnight book releases, sold-out movie premieres, and fangirl squeals follow the franchise wherever it went. Twilight defined teen pop culture in the late 2000s, and its influence, it's still felt today in the endless theme of vampire and supernatural romances. The 2000s, they were an unforgettable, wild decade of pop culture moments that changed the landscape of fame, entertainment, and the internet forever. Whether we were watching Britney Spears' epic performances or logging onto YouTube for the latest viral hits, the 2000s were all about the moments that made us gasp, cheer, and hit replay. These moments have stayed with us, and many have shaped how we experience pop culture today. The cultural shifts that shaped today, the 2000s, really gave us the blueprint for that and the landscape that we live in today. Reality TV stars are now major influencers. Social media runs our daily lives, and the way we consume entertainment has changed forever. The rise of strong, empowered women continues to inspire, while also reminding us the importance of supporting women in the public eye. From the Kardashians to Twitter to the women who redefined empowerment, this decade was a whirlwind of change, drama, and undeniable influence. As we look back, it's clear the 2000s weren't just a transitional period, they were a cultural reset. The reality TV obsession, social media born, and ongoing pressure to perform in the spotlight are still very much alive today. But now we understand just how much this decade shaped our modern experience.
Tune into the buzz, it's the talk of the day. From Bravo shows to the latest celeb spree, we've got the tea, come sip it with me. Dani, gossip, girl, pop culture expose. We're spilling all the secrets every single